Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. This is your host trying to elevate. This is Between Fear and Hope. And this on this channel we are trying to look at the issues in Western society and American culture that have a direct effect on the mentality and the worship of black Muslims, or non-white Muslims, I should say, non-white, non-Arab Muslims, right? So black, Hispanic, and others, right? Mainly black and Hispanic, uh, Africans in the diaspora, which I would include Hispanics, as I said, because a lot of their culture, um, in addition to the Spaniard side, is African tradition. Um, this today I want to focus on this video here, which I hope is a skit, but um, nowadays we just it's just hard to tell, right? Um, this is a skit. I got two things I want to do. No, I'm gonna just do one. This is it's my first time doing. Excuse me. Doing the whole the here we go, the Instagram on the computer, right? So I want to do a reaction to this video I saw. It's basically a reaction. I mean, it's basically these guys, they go around bailing people out randomly, and alhamdulillah, that's a blessing, right? We know that prison is a place where a lot of people find Islam. Some people say it's because they do it for protection, but my personal opinion is that it's the first time that many people actually are left to their own thoughts, and they're actually able to ponder on purpose and direction, right? And the creation. You know, many times, especially in the hood, we don't have the luxury of thinking, I would say, thinking deeply. Uh, a lot in the black community, illiteracy is an issue. Most people in America in general don't read above an eighth grade reading level. Most major newspapers are written at an eighth grade level because of this. And when you come to the black community, because of the poor educational infrastructure in the hood and in our communities, a lot of us are reading at a fourth grade reading level. And that's very sad. But at the same time, it's not the end of the world. The Prophet ﷺ was illiterate, right? And not illiterate in the sense that we are nowadays, where we just ignorant, but illiterate because back then, the Arabs, reading and writing was fairly new, and the Prophet was very eloquent, but just reading and writing wasn't something that common people did, right? And Allah, one of the, most of the prophets are very relatable. They were similar to the people at that time, um, and they had, higher characteristics. That's why he was called Al-Amin, which was, the trustworthy one. But uh, he was somebody that everybody could relate to. So I'm not going to take a long time. I want to get into this video because there's some disturbing things I seen in the last one, because it's my second time seeing this type of content. But this one as well is just very sad. It's one of the very sad truths about this, and I just saw it, and I just want to react to it real quick. Boom. See, make sure y'all can hear it. Hold on. How do I get the sound on there? Hold on, let me get back. Let me figure out this sound situation before I because the sound not coming up. It's my first time. Oh, here we go, right here. All right, now can I start it over? Oh, here we go. Pause it. Let's just go. Here we go. Hit that. And
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we just bailed you out, bro. What's up?
Come on, man.
No, we just bailed you out.
But why? I ain't got nowhere to go. I'm homeless, man. Where I'm going?
We just go around bailing people out.
Nah, but where am I going? Come on, man.
Yo, come on, what's up? What happened?
Nah, man. Why you bailing me out, though?
I'm saying we do like good faith bails and stuff.
I
Relax.
ain't got nowhere to go. I got nowhere to sleep. Well, it's cold out here.
We gonna get you something to eat.
Find a place how you can get me back in there.
We gonna get you some.
I want to go back in.
We gonna get you.
I want to go back in.
We gonna get you some food.
No.
We gonna get you some
Very
food.
true.
I want to go back in. I don't want to be in the streets. I want to go back in.
You wanna go back to jail?
Yes. I want to go back in. I don't know why you bailed me out.
I mean, I'm gonna talk to them and see if they could get you back in, but I don't know.
Where I'm gonna go?
It's gonna start going real fast, so I'm gonna pause it so I
I
can
was
read it.
comfortable where I was at. Supposedly where I was at. I was good. Warm. I ain't got to pay for no rent. Good. Get me back in.
I don't know if we can get you back in. I could talk to the bail officer and see if she can get you back in. I can't guarantee you anything, but we could go to bail office together if you want.
The bail office said we would have to revoke his bond for him to go back in. I didn't want to do so cause no one should be in jail voluntarily, right? And this goes back to, I mean, I just, people blame spell correct and all of that, but so I bailed a second guy out of jail just to make the video more interesting.
Please, bro. Appreciate
Well, babe, I know how it is, bro. Came out, man. I want to go back, though. This ain't
it.
it.
Back to jail?
Yeah, this ain't it.
Man, I'd rather be cold out here. Fresh out ain't nothing to go back, though.
Fact, my boy. Fresh out. Damn, you got the.
So that's a New York thing. Fresh out, ain't nothing to go in. It's a comedian who came out and he played a character called Fresh Out. And Fresh Out, every time he do something nutty, he say that Fresh Out, nigga, ain't nothing to go back in. And basically saying he ain't scared to go to jail, which is a very toxic part of the culture. It's like jail is no big thing. You know what I'm saying? It's like, oh, it ain't about nothing. I'm go ahead, get my commissary on, and like I ain't scared. Like it's weird. And this goes to something that I say on this channel is that men don't want to be men. Men don't want responsibility. It's a grown man that's saying that he would rather be in a cage because he don't have to be responsible. Right now, the next part is what made me want to react to this video.
How long you was in there for? You got the drip on and shit. We just bailed him out. What you was in there for? Like what you was in there for?
I'm shit, bro, with my girl, bro.
With your girl? What happened?
Bro, they trying to say I choked my girl. My girl moms don't like me, man. She always want to start trouble, man, get me locked up.
That's
Inshallah,
it.
everything go right for me.
Oh,
though,
you
man.
Muslim too?
Yeah.
Assalamu alaikum, bro.
Assalamu alaikum.
I don't know how he picked up on that, but yeah.
He don't want to be here. I don't know why. He said he was comfortable in jail and stuff.
I'm comfortable in society, nigga.
No paper shit.
So this is, I made a comment when I was on. Me and my homie had started on a podcast before, and I made a comment, and the niggas that did biz was upset with me because I said that basically, jail is easy. Like everybody always try to make college seem like it's the easy way out when it's actually way harder. And I compared it to jail. You know what I'm saying? When you go to college, nobody, don't nobody, help you financially. Don't nobody, it's a lot of responsibility that, you might have to work. You might have to, work in addition to taking classes. And, it's the first time you on your own, all of these different things. And when you go to jail, people are like, putting money on your books all the time, basically taking care of you, putting your money on your books all the time, throwing parties when you come home, calling you and checking on you all the time. It's just, not calling you, you calling them, you calling home, but, making sure that they take your calls and, it's just a different culture. When you come home, they give you a check, get you back on your feet. And I don't think those parts are problematic. I think it's good to look out for your folks, but I think we need to keep that same energy when it comes to our friends, when it comes to our kids going to college, when it comes to our friends going to college, when it comes to, our family members going to college. We need to keep that same energy and, help them financially, get them checks, get them, a lot of times, we have a trunk party, people might give you something that first time, but it's like, and, beggars can't be choosers, but it's like, some of the best things that I got from in my trunk party was soap and lotion, stuff that I didn't realize that I was going to need because I'm a first generation student. So those things came in handy, you know what I'm saying? But, when you go to jail, it's like a constant burden. People become a burden because it's kind of like it's everything surrounding jail is predatory. The calls are super expensive. The visits are super expensive, super time taxing. You know, the food is super expensive. You go on a visit, it's like a ritual to get them special things out of these vending machines, the special vending machines that's only in the visiting room, and that stuff is like super high, like super, like they taxing the mess out of you. So it's a predatory system and is designed specifically to attack the black community. But let me finish.
People be in my comments thinking this shit is fake. This is real life, bro. Show them the papers, bro.
Court date right here. Next court date right here.
Ain't nothing fake about this videos, bro.
I'll show y'all the order of protection I just got, man.
Order of protection. You Muslim, and you in jail
This is
for
real life. Everything
putting
is
your hands
facts.
on
I'm
the
gonna let these
woman,
men
your
eat
baby
my cash
mom.
out when we get out of here. For sure. That shit crazy. What y'all about to do now? Y'all was ate good and shit?
You know the vibes. Appreciate the mail, my nigga.
McDonald's is not eating good, but go ahead.
What you mean?
I need a place to go.
bro.
I ain't got a place to go. I'm homeless.
Girls out of jail, you don't got nowhere for us to live, bro.
I told you the
Niggas is good in jail.
But I'm saying like I didn't know you was homeless before I built you.
Good in jail, bro.
Hear all that.
I wanna hear that, bro.
told
How you
you I
go?
was homeless.
Bail us out and you don't got nowhere for us to go, bro.
I bailed you out.
Ever looking into our situation before you just do stuff? You just better
This is so entitled. Listen to this level of entitlement.
off where we was at.
That's what I do. I bail strangers out.
All right, bro, but I didn't ask you to do that for me, bro.
I didn't ask you
Now
to
you don't got
help me
nowhere for me
out.
to go. Yo, bro, stop.
homeless,
Yo, bro,
man.
stop
Day
playing
one.
with me, bro.
Bro, wait, hold on. Wait, relax. No. Yo, TP, bro, relax. Hold on. What happened? What happened, bro? Stop touching the camera. Now you better get me tight. You better get me tight.
Niggas is doing funny shit.
I bailed your ass out.
Oh, you want to
I'm homeless, man. I'm on the street.
Relax. Hold on. I paid $1,500 for your
I told
shit.
you I ain't got no place to live. I ain't got nowhere to. I'm
My
in the
man
street.
ain't got nowhere.
I didn't know.
We just fuck each other. What the fuck you trying to do? What the fuck you trying to do? Go.
Go. Nigga, man. Kev.
Now, this video is sad, man. It's sad that people are so institutionalized and that the economy is so detrimental in the black community, that the economy is so bad and the system is so detrimental to black people that jail is a viable option. You know what I'm saying? The level of entitlement that you see in these people is, I hope this is a skit, because you complaining that somebody bailed you out of jail. You know what I'm saying? This is not the character of a Muslim, for number one. But like I said, a lot of times the culture overpowers our deen. And we need to shine a light on this in the sense of what not to do, how not to be. And a lot of the brothers are not trying to get married, and this is part of the reason why they're trying to escape responsibility. No man is going to choose prison over freedom, right? No man chooses to be a slave other than to Allah, right? It's like saying, oh, send me somewhere where I can make 2 cents a day and not have any responsibilities. You know what I'm saying? Just so I don't have responsibilities. Like it's a sickness. You know what I'm saying? It's the only way we can explain it is that it's a sickness, right? And it's unfortunate that you would be willing to harm somebody because they helped you. You know what I'm saying? So when it comes to the sisters, they are hesitant to get married because these are the type of men that they are afraid of, right? These men who are, who have taken a shahada, but who have not adopted an Islamic lifestyle. You know what I mean? And this is one of the reasons. There probably are a slew of reasons why Muslim women are not getting married. Polygyny being one of the reasons, but this being another reason. Brothers have to do a better job of being men, taking on responsibility. You have the Prophet, the Allah told us that He gave men a degree over women because of what we spend from our wealth, right? We are the protectors and the maintainers of women. That's a responsibility. We have been given a certain authority, and with that authority comes responsibility. If we are not willing to, if we are trying to escape that responsibility, then there's no reason that we should be bringing kids into the world. A lot of times we run away from marriage, but we still end up having kids because our nafs are controlling the way that we move. He said this baby mom, and his baby mom don't like him, and whine. But that goes to show you should have married that woman before you had a child with her. You know what I'm saying? And likely she's a non-woman because a lot of us, Muslims in the hood, we love them non-Muslim women. We love us some careful women, boy. That's one thing. And the reason is because that allows us to escape responsibility. You know that careful woman, she's already indoctrinated, and she's already practicing the level you will justify it by saying, oh, they women of the book, even though you're not considering marrying them, but we'll justify it by any means. We know that they've adopted a level of Christianity that allows them to fornicate and see nothing wrong with it. Dating as a culture, we want to date so bad. Oh, I can't marry nobody that I don't know. I can't marry them without testing it. I don't buy a car without test driving it. When most of you dudes don't buy cars, you don't even have nowhere to stay. So you talking about you ain't gonna buy the cow without getting the milk for when you can get the milk for free. You're not buying a cow. You're not buying a car. You're not buying anything. You escaping responsibility. And a lot of the men that are trying to get married, you don't have a pot to piss in. One of my homies was mad at me, right? My homie, he doing life right now, and he at one point wanted to get married, and this was before I got married. And he came to me and say, "Yo, bro, yeah, I know you want it. I know you in the masjid a lot. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to find me a sister." So I know what's going on with his case, and I tell him, what you mean? Like, what do you mean? Yeah, find me a sister. I'm trying to get married. Da, 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 da. And I had to keep it a buck with him. I said, bro, how you gonna get married and you in there? Oh, come on, man. I don't mean nothing. Da, da, da. Sisters that's willing to, yeah, there's sisters that's willing to come up there. Sisters that's willing to put money on your books and come up there and hold you down and this. But that's because they have some issues that they haven't worked through yet. And they're broken. They're broken. It's the only reason that a woman would want to marry somebody who's never coming home. I said, you don't qualify for marriage. And he was so upset with me. What do you mean I don't qualify? Bro, I said, you behind bars, you cannot take care of a woman. Oh, well, I got this going on. I got some motion. Da, da, da. Yeah, but part of being married is you're not married until you consummate it. You can't consummate it from in there. That's for one. For number two, and people going to be mad at me for this, but for number two, the motion that you got going on there, is it halal? And if it is halal, then, alhamdulillah, but we barely surviving out here. I don't think there's no halal business that you can run from there and support and be more productive than we can be out here. We struggling out here. If a sister is, you'll become a burden on a sister if she gotta, finance, help you with the business, make all the runs. Like that's a burden. That's not fair to do to any Muslimah. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't talk to him for a while after that, and I'm sure that was part of the reason. But alhamdulillah, we ended up talking again or whatever. But the mentality of Islam and the black, I don't want to just say in the black community, the mentality of Islam in the West in general is very much overpowered by the culture, and we have to fix this. We have to fix this. We have to stop. And that was another thing. I said, listen, I can't in good faith marry you to somebody who you can't take care of, for number one, but you can't consummate the marriage. You know what I'm saying? And I don't think this is, back in the day, they could have. It was ways where you could consummate the marriage. But even if this was back in the day, I wouldn't feel comfortable answering for that on the day of judgment. You know what I mean? How did the women that, and that's one of the issues is we don't see women as being our sisters. We don't see women as being our mothers. We don't see women as being, the first teacher to our children. We don't see them of being valuable to the community, to the institution that is our community. We don't see them being valuable in building anything substantial. We see them as a means to an end. And I couldn't perpetuate that. And a lot of times us as men, we're afraid to hold other men accountable. And that's very problematic. You're not a man if you can't hold your friend accountable. And if your friend can't tell you the truth without you getting upset, then you're not a man. You still a little boy that has a lot of work to do. A little boy is not ready to be married. That's in this point blank period. If you running from responsibility, if you are looking for ways to take shortcuts and circumvent, then you know what I'm saying, you become like Beni Israel. You know what I'm saying? Where you keep on trying to find rulings that fit these little obscure, you know what I'm saying, just so you can say, oh, it's a difference of opinion. No, when one scholar says something different, that doesn't mean it's a difference of opinion. The scholars don't differ on this. That means that one scholar says something different and supported it with evidence. But the Prophet ﷺ said that the majority of Muslims would never agree on the wrong thing. We follow the majority. That's what a consensus is. The consensus is the majority of the people agree that this is the proper way. And no scholar, no consensus says that, you know, a lot of these back doors that y'all trying to create they not legit. Now it speaks to a bigger problem, because how do we find people to facilitate these marriages? You know what I'm saying? I don't think no Muslim who is married, I don't think no Muslim who is behind bars qualify for marriage, especially if he has more than, I'm gonna say, 3 years. And I would even say, and I'm not a scholar, so I'm not making a fatwa or nothing like that. But just in my opinion, I'm even gonna say less than 3 years. I'm gonna say that no Muslim man qualifies for marriage if he's behind bars. Period. I'm gonna say that. And I gave you the reasons. The reason number one is because you can't consummate it, and reason number two is you can't protect or provide from behind bars. You know what I'm saying? Even if you can provide, even if you had a business before you went in and it's still rolling and don't require you to be there, or you can still run it from behind bars, and you can provide, you can't protect and you can't consummate. So therefore you don't qualify. So how are people of knowledge, students of knowledge, how are imams facilitating marriages to brothers behind bars? It's an epidemic. And nobody is talking about it. And this is how we end up with a large group of Muslim men like this, who going to jail for putting their hands on women and getting protection orders on them, who having children out of wedlock, who are trying to fight people for bailing them out, and trying to fight people for trying to take advantage of people and being ungrateful. The person who doesn't think, I think it's a hadith that say the man who has not thanked, that the person who hasn't thanked, one who hasn't thanked the man hasn't thanked the law, or something like that. I gotta look that one up. But if you don't thank somebody, if you don't say thank you to the person who did something for you, then that's just equivalent of being ungrateful to Allah. And we are practicing Islam, not Islam. You know what I'm saying? And it's going to take for more people to come out and speak against this. And I don't want to drag this out because I'm saying the same thing over and over. So I'm going to end it. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.